Hi, I'm Caroline. Welcome to FYI Newsbyte. Here's what we found for your information this lunchtime.
A death toll that's rising. Rescuers in Brazil are continuing to search the remains of 3 collapsed buildings in Rio de Janeiro. 6 people have now been confirmed dead in the collapse, which happened on Wednesday night, but it's thought that number could rise, with more than 20 people still missing. Authorities are still investigating the cause, but it's now thought illegal construction work may have damaged the structure of the 20-storey building and caused it to crumble, pulling down 2 other adjacent office buildings. Guilty. A former US Marine Corps reservist has pleaded guilty today to shooting at the Pentagon and other military-related buildings in 2010. 23-year-old Jonathan Malaku was arrested in June 2011 when officers found him trespassing in Arlington National Cemetery. Officials say he intended to spray paint military grave markers with Arabic statements. Malaku agreed to a 25-year prison sentence. If he had been convicted on all federal charges, he would have faced a life sentence. Cleaning up. Many hands have set to work in Fiji in an attempt to stave off the threat of disease after widespread flooding and landslides devastated the Pacific nation. TV3 New Zealand has reported 3 people have been admitted to Nadi Hospital in the west of the island after contracting typhoid. 6 people have been killed and hundreds more left homeless since heavy rains began a week ago. Shocking. 7 Florida school students are facing criminal charges for allegedly beating another student on a school bus. 5 girls and 2 boys ranging from 12 to 15 years old are being held accountable and are charged with misdemeanor assault. Parents are shocked.
And it's not just your little pushing and shoving, it's pretty ferocious fights that I've personally witnessed.
Australia Day may be over, but the protests aren't. About 200 Indigenous rights supporters have marched on the Aussies Parliament House, burning an Australian flag in front of a wall of police. No one was hurt and the protesters left minutes later. Many Aborigines call the country's national day Invasion Day because the land was settled without a treaty with traditional owners. And finally, a wedding with a difference. One Seattle woman is looking forward to tying the knot on Sunday. Babylonia Ives says she plans to marry this 107-year-old warehouse. Ives says she fell head over heels after joining an Occupy Seattle protest inside the building last month.
I'm doing this to show the building how much I love it, how much I love community space, and how much I love this neighbourhood.
But there's a big snag. Demolition crews have already started to dismantle the groom-to-be. Ives says she's going ahead with her wedding plans anyway.
FYI is interactive. From your opinions to news you think we should be covering, we want to hear it all.
FYI is available to you 24/7 online for all the information you need to know. Simply log on to tv3.ie/3e/FYI. Here you'll find the latest stories, video catch-ups, comments and the FYI blog. We're also available to you on Twitter and Facebook. Just log on to the website and hit the social networking shortcuts.
Time now for a look at the funniest clips on the web. Here's our top 5.
At number 5, guitar flip, fail. At number 4, a balancing ball does the opposite. Ouch. At number 3, one cat takes peekaboo to a whole new creepy level. At number 2, looks like one reporter is used to more gripping stories.
They've dug out a little bit, there's water, has accumulated, traffic's backed up. In a city the size of Houston, there's always traffic. So what's the big deal? What the are we doing out here? I asked you, what in the are we doing here?
And number 1 today, he's just got to dance. It's 3-year-old Reese with some speedy moves. Thanks for that one, Tony.
Barbara Streisand.
Tune into FYI later for the newest downloads. We'll have more on the top stories, plus catch up on today's tech news with Cassie, and Paul will be here with all the sport. We'll see you back here at 6, right here on 3E.